Go.
So we're streaming right now. So let's go to my channel. Guys, if you're listening to this, I'm just checking out the test. No, it's not working yet. Okay, keep going. I think it's working now. Yep, we got it. We're live.
It's working, is it?
Yep. Think. Oh, stop working for a second. Let me just see. Why did it stop on me? It's done there for a second.
Stop. To the grasp. To the grasp. To the grasp.
Let's see. Where are you at right now?
Huh?
So, is this it? A little behind?
Yeah, it's a little way.
It's okay, we're progressing. Alright guys, can you hear me okay? If you can hear me, put a message, send a message through letting me know that you can hear me. I'm using my regular mic. I am not mic'd in from the Xbox. But if this works out guys, we'll be doing some streaming on here, gaming wise, as well as doing some like eventually hopefully getting some games together for my Patreon card there. We'll be doing some gaming together as well. If you have like an Xbox or a Microsoft or something that's kind of cross-platform, maybe some Dead by Daylight, some of the other ones. I got this lowered down because I'm not quite sure. I know like people stream stuff. I'm not sure like with the soundtrack how that works with gaming. So this is new to me. This is my cousin doing the gaming right now. So he's actually sneaking in on these guys here. Who are you going to go for first? There's one to that side over there, but if you can get in. So just to let you know, this is our first Sniper Elite game that we played there. So William in, this is newer to us, but I gotta say I'm really loving this game. This is my new Xbox. I don't have the fancy enough TV that's going to give you the highest resolution, but I'm doing the best. Hey there, Alan, welcome. There's always a delay. There definitely is. Thank you, Alan. Actually, I'm finding that out now as we go along. When I first started, for some reason, I'm not sure if I was on the wrong thing, but it was actually freezing up on me at first. So that's why I wanted to check to make sure that everything was going to work. Did everybody hear about the Macabre announcements, by the way? So while Roger's doing that, I can actually talk to you guys about this. So Macabre made announcements on 3 big titles today, and I'm actually kind of stoked about these. So I thought I'd mention them while we were here. Because don't think because I'm gaming I can't actually talk about the Mondo stuff and all the announcements. Hey there, Anton. Welcome, man. Welcome to my first ever Xbox Series X streaming. My cousin is playing while I am actually talking to you guys about some. Right now we're talking about the announcements. So there's 3 announcements that were made today from on Macabre. So as usual, their announcements come in threes. They like to say good things come in threes. I actually might play some Fortnite. My kids play Fortnite a lot, so I might. The reason I got the Xbox, like some people ask why you got the Xbox, why didn't you go for the PlayStation, that type of thing. I'll eventually get both when I have the bones to do it. But right now, my kids play Xbox, so that's what I want to have. Is the ones that because I eventually move, I'm gonna want to do that. So yeah, so we got a Jess Franco one, and actually a really decent one. We got The Other Side of the Mirror from Jess Franco. And it has, it's region free, so for those that are in other countries. You excited about this one, Antoine? We get a brand new 4K scan for the film. There's an hour-long interview with Stephen Thrower, who literally wrote the book, 2 of them to be precise, on Jess Franco. So those should be really fun. Brand new commentary by Robert Manell and Rodney Barnett, who, if you can correct me if I'm wrong here, but they're the guys that did the Nashi cast, right? Because I've listened to the Nashi cast and I actually really do like it. Of course, when it's the limited edition, it's going to have the red case, which you won't get after the limited edition part sells out. There are 1,200 of these. We're going to have a reversible sleeve with brand artwork by Justin Coffey, an A side, and original ad art on the B side of it. A 20-page full collector color booklet with brand new writings by Francisco Cesari and Roberto Curti. It's limited to 1,200, numbered in the red case. Well, see, that's the thing. I want to be able to play something like Island that eventually for my I'll be able to do like a gaming night every once in a while for the Patreon crowd. So we'll make a bit of a gaming thing there too. So the second one that we got to talk about right here is Love Brides of the Blood Vampire. I'm not joking. That's the name of it. The alternate artwork is really freaking good, actually. And this one here is a French-Spanish horror film. It's making its U.S. debut. Feature-wise, on this one, against another 4K scan of the original film negative. Choice of French or English audio with optional English subtitles if you like to listen to the movie with like its original language. There's going to be 2 different cuts of the film on there as well. A brand new audio commentary by David Flint. Super 8mm cut-down version. I always find those really fun. Alternate scenes, trailers, gallery of publicity materials. This one is going to come with not just the artwork and the reversible art and the booklet, but this one's going to come with the exclusive Mon Macabre 5 double-sided art cards. 1,200 of these as well, so this is going to be kind of a big one. I think this is going to be a fun one. And when it comes to the third and final announcement, it is the Horrible Sexy Vampire. I kid you not, that is the name of this one right here. It is the Horrible Sexy Vampire, and based on a true true story. So it's a Spanish horror film. This one's going to come out with a slipcover. They haven't unveiled the slipcover yet, but it will be. They will be showing it in the near future. We have so far there's a region-free 4K scan from the 35 Vault Materials. Choice of English or Spanish audio with optional subtitles. Brand new audio commentary by David Flint and Adrian J. Smith. An animated press book and publicity stills. This one will come with 24-page color booklet. A slipcover for this one here. So much like what was the one that I had that had the slipcover? I had a really nice slipcover actually. We'll get 5 double-sided art cards with this one here as well. And I mean, like they're nice. They're really nice covers. That it's something that really is going to look like good in the collection, and not only look good in the collection, are fun to check out. So these will go on sale at 9 a.m. Pacific time on June the 30th. So at the end of the month. So with the big severance sale happening on the 10th, this is going to give you time to go out and actually save some money if you want to grab these. The good thing about Mon Macabre is they don't like put out a ton at a time. Like they're not like a Scream Factory or something where or some title or some companies where like there's 5-10 titles coming out on a monthly basis and you can't keep up with it. The one I gotta give props to Macabre because what they do that I really, really enjoy is they space it out. You put out like 2 to 3 titles at a time. Usually that's the max of what they do, and you get the chance to pre-order it. And there's usually a month or a couple months wait, but it's but when you get it, like there's 3 titles. So has anybody played this game, by the way? Because this is a fascinating freaking game. And is anybody going to pick up the Macabre titles? Are you all watching the gaming and actually not? Which I will say, I do appreciate. And if you like videos like this, by the way, please, let us know. Because we do want to be able to do some uniquely different stuff. I'm a bit ahead of you guys because there is, like Alan said, there's a bit of a lag on this side here. I hope you guys watched the Severin video I did last night. So for those that don't know, last night I brought back something that I haven't done in a long time, and I brought back my late night blues videos. So for the 10th anniversary of this channel, I'll be doing a lot of things, a lot of surprises. I'll have a lot of special things. What we're playing right now is the new Sniper Elite game. So this is the 5th one, Optimus. It's still fairly early in the game portion of it. We're careful. We're trying to stay in the. This is the first Sniper Elite game we've played. At least I played. Have you played one before, Ed? So it's the first one I played, and I gotta say, I'm really, really impressed with this game. So for those that don't know, a while back, actually a few months back, I pre-ordered and paid to get an Xbox Series X. And obviously certain things changed, but all of a sudden I got a call that it was coming in. I'd have it within a week. So we're getting things straightened away. Tonight we looked at some different ways to stream, and it seems that the best way to stream is through OBS Studio. So what I'm using right now, guys, for those that don't know, or ones that a lot of you guys probably will, because you probably watch streamers and stuff, is that this is streaming through OBS Studio. I'm using my regular my Blue Snowball mic, and I'm going through the Xbox app and OBS Studio, kind of like just to game capture. So I'm able to capture this without a capture card, which is actually kind of cool. Antoine got the last one though. I get the one at the end of June. It is an exciting one. I got for people that watch my comic videos. There is, I'd say in about 2 weeks, 2 to 3 weeks, there's going to be another. There's going to be an unboxing video for some for my kind of month of May, month of June, like on this haul. So that's coming up, and there's going to be some really different, unique stuff. So keep an eye out for that. Sadly, not enough time for gaming. Well, for me right now, where I'm trying to make it, Antoine, kind of part of the channel. So a different way to get things done. But like I was saying there before, so I did do a late night video last night. It was a throwback to my earlier stuff where I did a lot of like late night videos in a few years back. Where this is the 10th anniversary of my channel, I do want to kind of bring in some new stuff and bring in some retro stuff, and have like a bunch of guest stars show up every once in a while, much like Michael Keane showed up recently, and Brian from Just a Disc showed up. And I want to have like I'm working on talking to guys like Man v Film, Middle of a Media, and a bunch of others to have them in for different ones. Do I play Elden Ring? Have not played it yet. Witch Doctor. Welcome, by the way. Playing a lot of Diablo 2. Raj knows Diablo 2, don't you? Yeah. Is there Diablo 3? There probably is. I'm just not as I'm not as into the gaming as a bunch of the peoples. I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna grab that chair over there. Have to.
Oh, shit.
This looks like I'm gonna like.
Alert someone?
So the fun part of this is I get to talk. Rajkin gets distracted by the game, so I kind of dig this actually. It is Sniper Elite, William. Sniper Elite, the latest one. It's number 5. I am downloading Conan Exiles right now because I'm a huge Conan fan. I'm a huge Robert E. Howard fan. And I think that's an MMO. And the only MMO that I've ever played before is DC Universe. So that's going to be new to me. But I do love the Conan world. But we dig this. Are you going to booby trap the body? It never works, you know. Like, we've booby trapped the bodies on a bunch of these characters here. And nobody ever goes and finds the body and like blows up or anything like that. Not yet, anyway. Yeah, that's because we're efficient, lethal killing machines. I love the look on his face, just like his. When you think about it, just like he's got those lifeless dead eyes. Which? Oh, did you say RB? Right button. So the below is the triggers and up above the buttons. So my cousin Roger, normally plays through. Well, aside from your retro consoles, you play through the Mac, right?
And PC.
And PC too. I didn't need a PC game.
Well, I got the laptop house in college.
All right, what we got here? Is there a setting where you can put a window of yourself on the screen while playing the game? There is, but right now my cousin's playing the game, and where I'm going to be doing a podcast coming up, I want to kind of get, this is sneaky, I want to kind of get used to for you guys to actually hearing my voice as opposed to sometimes seeing my face, so that when I do a podcast, you're like, okay, that's kind of cool. I can do that. Oh, the new Cronenberg. I hear it's good. I hear, be ready. Cronenberg tends to push things, and I'm down with that. I love Cronenberg's work, Witch Doctor. But yeah, some people walked out. But no, yeah, I love Cronenberg. So I'm totally with you on that. Are you looking at a tutorial?
I guess I'm not.
Okay, where you going? What are you looking for?
After I dropped this gun, I picked up a gun that I don't want.
Why don't you just cycle the gun out?
I don't know how to do that.
Use the D-pad.
Is that it?
I think so.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Looks like you got a pistol in your hand right now. Let me know how it is, by the way, Witch Doctor. I haven't got a chance to see it yet, but I pretty much swear by Cronenberg. His early stuff is my favorite, but I still like the lot of stuff that he does right now. But you can always be assured that Cronenberg will always be pushing the boundaries, guys. But yes, in the future, you will be seeing my visage on the screen. I do know how to put up a mini screen so you got actually be able to see me. But right now, you're seeing the sexiness that is this video game. Does anybody here, by the way, have an Xbox or play gaming through Xbox? Or if you're a PC. Now, some of these games kind of cross-play anyway, so it doesn't matter what you got a lot of times nowadays. In the earlier days, you know, you had to be PC or had to be Xbox or had to be like PlayStation because, you know, they were super exclusive on, if you got an Xbox, you can only play with Xbox players. You get a PlayStation, you only play with PlayStation players. But nowadays, you can actually do a bit of it all. Trying to think if there's any more announcements today too, by the way, while I got you guys here too. I'm excited and intrigued by, and it's still in my head, when we did the Severin video last night, and we went through like a whole bunch of stuff. By the way, I'm going to be doing a pre-tape Severin stuff, so give you my some of my picks and stuff like that as well. Get it more in depth with certain titles, and go in some different directions. That the 24-hour box set flash sale, that's the thing that's sticking in my mind. Like, I'm excited. You have an Acer Intro laptop and PS4. I think mine is Acer too, actually. Well, I have a Nitro 5, which I'm going to guess, like, Nitro 5, I think it's an Acer, right? I'm not sure how we... Do you like mobile games? There's a Diablo mobile game. See, Roger's not so big on mobile games. I don't play a lot, like, mobile-wise myself either, as well. But it's nice, because that means, like, William, that if you're in the Crimson Cult, there's going to be times we're going to be able to play together. You know, if you're there, we're not in a busy type thing. So I'll set up some playing times. And the cool thing here is I can do it with my cousin here, and depending on what the game is, and if he's not busy, we can both play, because the nice thing about this Xbox is it came with 2 controllers. Xbox 360, PS3, retro consoles. Play Zelda on Switch. You're preaching to the choir, man. We are both major fans of Zelda. Now, Roger's been playing it more recently. Switch, I think the Switch is Roger's dream console to get. Like, eventually, that's the one you want, right? So I bought the Switch, my Switch initially, when I was moving to Nova Scotia around 5 years ago. So I'm kind of doing an upgrade, but I bought an Xbox recently, so that upgrade isn't going to happen in the near future. I like retro gaming. It's just like Nintendo is horrible when it comes to, like, streaming their stuff. As you guys know, you've seen before. There's a kind of a multiplayer game that I watched a lot of streamers play back in the day for a while, called Fall Guys. I think it's called Fall Guys, right? And it's been on, like, PlayStation 4 and it's been on PC, but it has not been on Xbox or Switch. But it's coming to it, and it's becoming a free-to-play game. So I'm stoked about trying that, because when I watch people play it, there's this, like, TV show, this Japanese show I used to watch with Beat Takeshi in it. Like, it was Takeshi's Castle, actually, and they would, like, use clips of it and do this show called MXC on Spike TV back in the day. For those that remember that, like, Most Extreme Elimination Challenge. So I'm looking forward to playing that, because it looks like a kind of a virtual version of Takeshi's Castle. This is so different for me. So, you got questions about anything? Like, it doesn't have to be about gaming. It can be about movies, anything at all. Just make sure, let me know. And if you're here and realize that I'm doing this right now, and my cousin is here playing the game, so hit the like button, like, share, subscribe, all that type of stuff, because it is muchly appreciated. So how do you feel? Are you feeling good about it, Raj? Is that where you're headed to? That, like, a star? Oh, is that a guy?
Yeah.
Oh, did you use your binoculars? So you can use binoculars in this game to actually to kind of, like, tag people, so that you know where your enemies are. So Sniper Elite, for those that haven't played it or can't tell by this, is kind of a combination of, like, I guess, a World War II style game and Hitman. You get Hitman feel for this game? I get Hitman feel with this game. And hopefully the quality's coming across okay, so but I thought Sniper Elite, where it was, like, kind of a newer game, right? Would be a good choice for my for the first stream. And this way we can talk movies. I could talk about the new announcements. So,
oops, what did I just do?
So this here game was released actually very recently. It came out on May 26th of this year. and it came out for all consoles. Well, except for the Switch. It came out for the for Windows, PC, basically, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Xbox One, and Xbox Series X and S. So if you have any of these systems, you can actually download. If you have an Xbox, you can download for free. If you have Game Pass. I know, Ragnar, what do you think? Which one of the 3 titles are you most excited about? I think I kind of dig all 3 of them. I'm intrigued by. I want to know what the slipcover is going to be for the 3rd title, and I like the fact that it's like based on a true, or supposed, I guess, based on a true war story. And Ragnar, I'm down with Just Franco, so that's going to be a thing, right? We actually just mentioned those about a few minutes ago. We went through the 3 different ones and actually talked about the features on them. 2 of the 3 have like art cards with them too, like 5 double-sided art cards. And I really enjoy the art cards that they put out for. That looks like a drive-in. It does.
This is sniper.
A sniper? Use a rugby. The top one. Yeah, I think so.
Got it, but now I'll go look for the scope.
I'll use right B again, I think. Okay, no, left B. Try left B. No. How's it again? Yeah, you make sure you got a sniper one on. Because it may not be a sniper gun, right? Got it. Macabre puts out. Going to be a blind buy for you. They do great stuff. And speaking of blind buy, I think I got to clarify something here. And thanks, Ragnar, for saying that, by the way. When I did my video, like my rant video yesterday, I was not in any way going against like blind buys. I love blind buys. I blind buy so often. It was just people that like buy something that they're not going to watch just to flip it or to just have it like in a just on the shelf for no reason type thing, which baffles me. Where are we going?
The tutorials. You're not telling me anything.
Tutorial ain't gonna help you, man. Not here. This basically is a fancy tutorial. It's kind of more right now. No friends online. If you're so eventually, guys, just so you know, what we'll do for people that like the gamer and stuff like that, the game and stuff on the Crimson Cult. There you go. Well, this is when you know you're new to the game. What's your best blind buy? My worst blind buy. Well, I didn't mean to buy it, but it was part of my subscription. But you're probably going to know this, Witch Doctor. I wasn't big on. I really wasn't big on the Cardona collection. Like, it's not. I'm not sure if it's the worst blind buy. No, my worst blind buy is because that'll be a lie. And I enjoyed my worst more than the Cardona collection that I got. But there's a movie called Death Foretold. Oh yes, I love when it does that. There's a movie called Death Foretold with Tom Savini, and he has a small part in it. And I just gotta say, not a fan. Do they know you're there? My best blind buy. That's a hard one. Because there's been a lot. I think A Woman's Torment from Vinegar Syndrome, Roberta Findlay film, definitely goes up there. But like overall best blind buy, although I've seen definitely seen like a lot of them, I hadn't seen all the Al Amson films, and that was a really, really good buy for me. And I haven't seen all the Bergman stuff, so that was a decent blind buy as well. I am really liking the Xbox Series X. It's the one doing the fancy playing right now is me. It's my cuz Raj. That's why I can talk so well. I'm not just he may have seen it. No, he hasn't seen it. How many are there? 2 of them there?
Yes. Well, actually, there's all 3 there, but I didn't know that. There's 3.
All right, so you might have to. If you snipe one, then you just got another one to contend with. Probably, unless there's other ones.
Let's see. This guy right here. This guy right here.
Possession, really good. Wisconsin's the damned. Okay, yeah, I get that. I would recommend it, Jason, if you don't have, if you went over like I did, kind of the PlayStation for the PlayStation 4, and I would say this is a really good time to get into to get an Xbox. Game Pass is kind of game changing. It really is. It's a game changer. And for a guy that like lives and dies by physical media, I'm okay with like the with a streaming service when it comes to gaming. I'm hoping for some great blind buys this year from Vincent. I guess that one of my better blind buys from I guess for different companies. Forgotten Jelly Volume 1, Trauma. I hadn't seen that movie. I really enjoyed that movie, and that was a complete blind buy for me. But I can easily like blind buy Jolly and pretty much know I'm gonna like it, or I'm gonna find something about it that I'm gonna learn to enjoy. Boldly Robin ran away. But that's like the Severance sale. I'm probably more stoked right now about the Severance sale than I am the Vincent sale. But that being said, props to Justin and Brad and all the guys from Beyond Vinegar Syndrome, because they pulled it off again this year. Put some fantastic things, and truly phenomenal stuff. You're an Xbox Game Series X Game Pass person. Perfect. If you're a part of the Crimson Cult, and I'll apologize if that I don't like know every name there for sure, because it changes. Then I'm going to try to do some group gaming stuff. So there'll be a portion where you'll have my gamer tag, and we'll set up some gaming, whether that be like a Fortnite or a Rocket League or something along this lines. I think this is a multiplayer too, or Dead by Daylight, or one of the new games out there, like a Halo or something like that. We'll definitely do that, because we can have some fun playing games, kind of interacting together, chatting back and forth, talking about the new stuff out there. This is a tense game, man. I love this game. Are you sneaking up behind him?
Well, I caught to his side.
I'll tell you one thing. The Game Grumps, they make this seem easy. It's so not. This is Sniper Elite 5. Have you played this with me, Jason? If you haven't, I definitely give a recommendation for it. There he is right there, but can you get a good shot on him? You might be able to get a headshot if you like line that up well. Wait. Over a bit. Oh, you had it there for a second. Yeah, you gotta be careful with it. Hey, Video Survey, welcome. Hey, the UK, thank you for coming in then. We actually talked earlier about the Macabre announcement, so hopefully you check that out. If you're the region-free Video Store, I know you're in the UK, but it looks like all three titles, as far as I remember, is region-free. I have a feeling they might know you're there, Raj.
Yeah, I know.
My cousin's playing as I talk to you guys. This game is so freaking good.
Oops. I want to stand up, by the way.
You want to stand up?
No.
Click.
Click what?
Isn't it the B button? Like B to go up and down? Like same with crouch.
Oh, we know what Crouch is.
There you go. It's a beer eye. Beer eye. What the hell was that? Was that like a bomb?
Yeah.
Or was that just like one of those cars going by? So be careful. You can't see me. Oh, there was this guy right there. See him? Get in the grass. I haven't got to play the Evil Dead game yet. My daughter though, I think she's played a bit of it. I think she's liked it. She hasn't really mentioned much about it, which is unusual. But she works a lot too, so getting time to game recently has been kind of hard for her. For me, like Game Pass is affordable to for gaming, and like eventually, there's a few games I want. And like guys, I make no bones about it. I like some of the wrestling game stuff as well. So there's the new WWE 2K22 wrestling game with the general manager mode. That's kind of my jam. So that'll probably be the first game that I actually buy, like a copy of. I'm just waiting for it to go on like a massive sale. Well, that's a good question. If I could adapt any film to a game, what would it be? Ooh. Like, there's a lot of good, like normally you'd think I'd say something horror, right? And I could, but there's been a Friday 13th game. There actually was a Halloween game around in Atari 2600. And a Texas Chainsaw one, too. It's pretty burnt, but there's the ones out there. With action movies, it's really easy. Like, it's easy to say I want to make a missing in action game, like the Chuck Norris series, or I want to do one of the Rambo games. And there's already been that done there as well. Like Evil Dead's out there already. I think, you know what I do? That's gonna seem kind of weird, but I think I can make it work. Remember the 1980s slasher film Terror Train? So if you don't remember the film, if you haven't seen it, Jamie Lee Curtis is on this train, and there is somebody that he did some really shitty stuff to, who has come out of an asylum, and he's on the train, killing off people, and looks like we got one of those people with no lives in here. Porn bots. We got a porn bot, Raj. Oh, they're gone. So yeah, I would do Terror Train, and I would put you initially. I would put you in the place of the killer, because the neat thing about that one is that the killer changes costumes throughout the movie. So much like you're here, I would have it kind of stealth, where you go in with one costume, and they're it's a Halloween costume party, so you're changing costumes throughout the game, trying not to get caught, and we do it kind of like the Friday 13th, the upcoming Texas Chainsaw Massacre game, where there'd be other people that would be playing the people that are on the train, and they would try to figure out. There's a guy kind of behind right there. Oh, he just we're trying to figure out who it is. I haven't tried 7 Days to Die. I gotta check it out, Jason. Thanks a lot. So what do you think of that, guys? It's a cross between like a Hitman with Among Us and Friday 13th, just with my favorite thing, which is Terror Train, a movie that freaked me out. If you can get up behind him, you should be able to take him out without using your gun. If there's no one there, go for it. Did you use your gun? Why'd you use your gun? You literally could snuck up behind him. Just why? Get a stealth kill. Go up, he's still alive.
Still alive?
I think so. Either way, you got to search his body. You press Y?
Yeah, I know, boss. Over the gun.
I want to thank people that came in tonight. This is new for me, so this is it's a work in progress. Thankfully, with Raj being here, it makes it a bit easier because I can actually talk to you guys, and while I watch him play, and just we can pretty much chat about anything you want to. It's a weird choice, Jason, but it's one that it's a movie that means a lot to me, so I thought about it. So this guy here, sneak up on him. So why for stealth kills, by the way, Raj? I love stealth kills. I do.
That's funny.
Apologies for the cough there. Guerrero, I'm really enjoying that, actually. I'm enjoying watching my cousin play right now. He watched me play for the last couple of days. I kept trying to get him to play, and he was like, "Oh, not yet, not yet." I'm like, "Yes." But I've been loving it. I've got around like 30, what's it, around 30, 35 games downloaded up the already now, and I don't have the expansion one yet. But Gura, do you have like the Xbox as well? I think you did. I think you sent me a message. You message on the last one. Just to let you know, I will be doing like some gaming on my Patreon channel. So we'll be doing stuff there, like where there'll be hopefully a bunch of us like gaming together. Do we know how many people are left?
Still one up there.
Yeah, and maybe more that we don't know about.
I thought there was only two at that machine.
The Xbox Series X is getting a lot easier to find. Now, a friend of mine couldn't wait. He picked up the S, and the S is a good choice too, especially if you got the bones to like get them both. I don't, and I wanted the one with the physical media aspect of it. The one thing neat about the Xbox Series X and the Xbox Series X that I found out through doing a lot of research, because whenever I do something like this, I tend to do a bunch of research ahead of time, is that where the PlayStation 5 physical and digital is just a hard drive removed, basically, just a disk drive removed. This one here, the Xbox Series X is kind of trimmed down on the specs, but that being S is trimmed down on the specs as opposed to the X, which is meant to is future proofed for 8K. But if you got a 1080p or just regular 4K TV, the Series S works well as well because it maxes the potential of what it can do. Be careful! Remember, you can have binoculars too, Raj. You realize there's no grass there. Okay, yeah, there you go. This is a beautiful looking game, by the way. By the way, for those who came in just recently, this is Sniper Elite 5. It came out last month on the 26th. Luckily, through Game Pass, it was free. It was a day one free game. If you got a PlayStation 5 or an Xbox One or a PlayStation 4 or a PC, you can still play this game no matter which format that you're working with. We're playing the campaign here. I think there's a multiplayer aspect to it as well, but I'm not diving into that as of yet. I'm going to sneak a drink. I'll be right back. So, watch Raj get all snazzy. And what are you looking at? Your own jeans? It looks like you're looking at your jeans, right? Like, oh, look at my sexy jeans. Oh, what a bad combination. So I decided to get a soda, guys, and suck on Halls at the same time. Don't ever do that, by the way. Yeah, 100%. If you can get the X, go with the Series X. It's a great system. It is a beast of a system. It really does push like the limits of what can be done. And the thing is, and the truth of the matter is, it hasn't gotten to the point yet where we're in the life cycle where it's starting to push those boundaries. So we're not yet seeing exactly how good this system can get. There you go. Get those Germans ammo crates. I recommend the X. It's I gotta say, it's a great system. The controller's pretty much the same. There's now a save, kind of what you call it, you can save a bit of gameplay or take a snapshot. But the really neat thing is that it also works through it has a bit of texture onto the controller. Is that you or the guy? It's you, right?
That's some guy. I don't know what the hell he's doing.
Sneak him on. Go.
Shit.
He's the only guy there, man.
Right there.
What? There's a guy with him?
Up there.
melee kill. Go up and jump down.
Oh, he's yelling.
Jump. Oh, look at that. So you want to sneak over there. You want to get the charges, but maybe you need to kill him first and then come back and get it. Or you can get him right now if you want to. So if any of you guys here, even if you're not gamers, this is going to be something that we will be able to do. And that's the thing. Even when I'm doing this, we can talk movies, we can talk about like announcements, things that have come up. Hopefully, if I had any other YouTubers there that like game too, we can actually go there. Come on, you gotta go. Sneak up. No, you're good. You're good, Raj. No, I don't say about it. Yeah, seriously, why?
Maybe some other way of doing the same thing around the corner.
Well, he's not going to see him because it's a melee kill. If you shoot him, he's going to see it. I gotta. I suck at Forza. That's my only problem. Forza looks freaking gorgeous. How can you not kill him right now? Is this a glitch? Can you shoot him? Can you like go back a couple steps and like?
Shit. Keep the wrong button. What am I using? No.
Using the pistol right there, I think.
I'm not.
Holy crap! Oh, that was a bloody headshot. I love the bloodiness of this game. I'm bloodthirsty when it comes to the game. You see, I talk about the fact that I don't like gore and like too much gore in my movies and stuff like that. I'm so in with it with the games. Though I do still get freaked out a bit when I'm looking at the... Did you get all the explosives? Okay, go ahead. Right ahead. Not soon enough, video store. I mean, my better half right now is in Morocco. So she's visiting. Her sister's getting married. So she's visiting Morocco, seeing her family. She's there for 12 days. Well, I guess 10 days now, right? Because it took a couple days to get there. But I talked to her a couple times. We're trying to get things set up to go to Morocco, but it's taking time. And the other things have happened, like kind of behind the scenes. But I should get some of that Fidel beer. I'll take a Fidel beer right now. But I'll keep you updated. So my trials and tribulations of getting to Morocco will be very much updated on this here channel. And when I eventually get there, you guys will see the new place. Or you'll see me doing the new layout. I'll be doing some podcasting. My better half has committed to doing some of the podcasting with me. So not just going to be my voice you're hearing. You're going to be hearing her as well. And if you watched my Vinegar Syndrome video that I did on the eve of the sale, and you came into the to the Patreon, you got to see a lot of my, at least hear a lot of my better half, as she hijacked the video and talked about everything but Vinegar Syndrome. But we had a blast, and she loves the cheesy stuff. So when they announced the Ray Dennis Steckler set, that was like that was the her thing. There you go. Is that a door? Or is that just a? Or where are we putting the explosives at? We, right? Like I'm doing anything here. I'm moral support. But yeah, as soon as I know more about moving, like for me right now, the sooner the better. Oh, I saw a guy. The sooner the better. Hey, welcome entertainment. The Lake Vampire Lesbos tonight. Okay, cool. Had the house to myself this morning. I had to watch an 86 comedy as we're not all communal. Okay, understandable. Just One of the Guys is a favorite of mine. Favorite of yours too, isn't it? Just One of the Guys. Oh yeah, we love that one. We're 80s kids, man. Great movie. I remember when the actresses in it was going to be in another film, but she had to like drop out of it because of that film. It's the door to Nightmare Alley. There you go, Raj.
How do I switch channel?
Same with the. Yeah, there you go. It's my opinion on the Giallo double feature Vincent put out last Black Friday. I really liked it. Me and my cuz watched it. I like the. I think which one do you like better, the first or second one? The Giallo double feature, like Nothing Underneath, and like there's one that had the big, like the brother, like the twins, and one of them was he knew something was wrong with his twin sister, so he's like a forest ranger and he goes over, and the other one has this like really kind of artsy, like kind of commercial photo shoot that's being done. You're going to use why for this. But I dug it. Yeah, let me know how the movie turns out, Witch Doctor. Have a good time, man. But I liked it. I don't think it's like it's not like classic Giallo in the sense of the words. In a weird way, it kind of is. Like it's more, although it's an '80s era Giallo, it's not more of the Argento-esque set piece style Giallo. It's more of like kind of the '60s, almost jet set Giallo that you would see Umberto Lenzi do back in the day. Oh yes, Uncharted was what got me a PlayStation 3 in the first place. What happened, Alan, basically was for once in somebody's life, the taxes had worked for me, and they had forgotten to give me my tax returns back for 2 years. So I got like around two and a half years of tax returns returned at the same time, and I went out and I bought my first flat screen TV, a PlayStation 3, and a game Uncharted. She's only sitting at one of the prom tables talking to Julie's meat for 2 seconds. But that's it. When you see an actor that you don't expect to see in a film, especially if it's a film you saw before, it's such a cool revelation. What are you focused on, man?
I'm waiting.
But don't you need to see more? We can do this, guys. Cheer on Raj as he tries to get through that. That's this guy. Did you pick up the double feature, Jason? Because I want your thoughts on it. If you picked up and you've watched it, let me know what you thought about it. Or if you just grabbed it during the sale, then I can say it's a decent grab. Definitely some cool films. There is maybe a bit of a of kind of a slasher adjacentness in the first of the two, especially I think. But they're stylized. My better half came in when we were watching the first one and sat down because she's does know a bit more, but definitely knows a lot more about the fashion industry than I do. So when she noticed some of the things that were there and some of the people, she was like, "How the hell did this movie get those people?" Oh, there's something up there. Did he come back?
I haven't seen them.
Maybe he's gone. Maybe he's like, "Screw this," or maybe he's like, "Wait, come on." Yes, come to the table. You know you want to. These explosives are my cheese. Come, little mouse, come to the table. The raw propaganda. Yeah, I know about that, man. I had a friend in when I was in high school. During the whole during the Princess Di era, that I went out with a girl at the time that was like she had everything Lady Di. She was super obsessed with. Actually, my friend too, my friends in school, he went out with a girl too that was obsessed with Lady Di. It was a big thing back then. I would love Video Store to be in the UK right now. London is the area that I visited when I went to the UK, and that I want to visit again. We have family in Paris as well, which is pretty close to London, and Morocco is fairly close to both of them. Oh, there he is. What are you going to do? Shoot or melee? You want to shoot, don't you?
Which way he turns? Turn that way. Turn that way. Turn away from it. There you go.
Hogan! Come on, tell me to get a Hogan's Hero. I got that. Oh. Oh, he's got a question mark. You got a limb shot, extra 135 experience points.
I don't know who shouted. Who killed him? If it was some other guy or... Oh, nope. Oh, this is German sniper.
Careful. We have a sniper, guys. We have a competing sniper in this game. Do you know where he's coming from?
Huh?
He's a sniper, so he's going to look for higher ground. So be careful as you look around.
There he is.
Oh, shoot. Okay, he's not quite... Oh! Use your RB. Yeah, take him down. Melee. Retromania Wrestling. I don't know the Retromania one. I'll check it out. I'm waiting for the AEW game to come out. Oh, what? There's a guy.
I know. Oh.
You want to duck down? See, guys, we're talking about stuff. You got the Thriller box set, which sold it super fast and nice. That's one that I got as well because of a pre-order from Dustin, who pre-ordered it for me. I'm so excited about that one, by the way. I'm not sure when I'm going to be able to do it, but I would like to eventually. Oh God, you can melee kill this guy. He's totally looking the other way.
The search is wrong, by the way.
What?
Everything you search is wrong.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
But yeah, this game is freaking good. Look out of you, man.
Huh?
Are you going up or down here?
I'm kind of searching.
Gotta hold the button.
Guess I grabbed everything useful.
No, teabag. No usable items. Oh, this guy.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, they put it in slow motion just to... Mission failed. The Atlantic Wall, May 28th, 1944. Me?
No. What you want?
All right. I am going to try and legit... Oh my god, the legs. Raj, you gotta see that. There's a glitch. Okay, where's this guy coming from?
Right
Oh,
behind
shoot. He's behind me. Alright, let's see. What gun have I got out?
Pistol.
What the hell?
Oh, it's still a pickup machine gun.
I'm trying to. What? So that was short. So that was short. Well, I had them. I love that glitch, guys. Okay, so down here. What? Let's get out. What the hell? What type of? There's some great things to blind buy during this sale, though. Like you gotta. This thing, can I zoom out? How do I zoom? Okay. So 3 times zoom. And this one right here, guys. Oh, well. I did not even see him, guys. I did not even see him. Mission failed. See, Raj played for a lot longer than this. Well, I will say this right now. It's like, you're okay without the... Oh, bloody hell. Give me the other gun. Without the tire truck, Cloud Trilogies. It's definitely okay, but I'll put it kind of in the okay camp. So, like, if you're collecting all of the films in the for the VSAs, then I definitely get one, have it. But if you're not, then you're going to be fairly good. See, I've been watching really well, so I really don't know if I'm going in the right direction or not. And I don't think I am. There's a guy up here. There's two guys here.
He's carrying something very useful.
Okay. So they know I'm here. He's not the JFK to play the game. There you go. So, slightly inappropriate but hilarious humor. I shall let it pass. So, for those unaware, when I used to play Call of Duty, I'd regularly play the sniper. It's kind of my bag. Let's search. The bunker key. Alright. Should have booby trapped one of those bodies back there. I gotta get in closer. Well, I'm still taking over this game when it comes back. Like, Tiger Cloud Trilogy is worth getting for the Cynthia Rothrock portion of it. Unfortunately, she's not in as much as you would assume. I'm tempted to booby trap on these bodies, but my problem is I do have to go back this way. I'm trying to leave Raj at a good place so that when he comes over and takes the game back, I'm attacking you guys. And it's 12, how much? It's $12.49. Pre-order on Amazon Prime. And that's a possibility. That's a strong one. So, having those bots back for a second, guys. I do apologize about that. Some people just don't have lives. But you know, it's what it comes down to. Yeah, I'm not so big on... Like, Expect No Mercy is kind of not my thing here right now, but... I don't think anymore that they understand what VSA is. There's a guy coming up here, Raj.
Yeah.
Take it. I just got those two guys, headshots. Both headshots. He said that there's something important on that guy. I did pick up a bunker key, by the way. The Art of Dying, Lee's House. I remember that film.
Where am I?
You went up. I think I went back a ways a little bit, but those guys were coming from that way, and I did like. I got killed twice, but eventually I was like, okay, this is a sniper game, and sniping is what I like to do. So. But there's at least two guys up here.
Two guys.
Two guys, I think I know of. So just be careful going through. One of the guys has something important. You might know if it's another key or not. We don't talk politics here. Sacred Heart. But I appreciate your... when you're when you're shooting, or when you're got like a I don't really like to talk about it. It's a gun thing. I'd say look it up. Let's not do that. You can do this. You got this, Raj. You got this, man. Whoa. He's like... So you're way more into that like this than I am. It's just too quiet. I do not like this. So if I'm not using any like... crazy and sensitive accents, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use like bad movie acting voices for some of this here. But I just want to see stuff come up on screen.
Where is he?
He's up that way.
He's up that way.
He's ahead. You might be around there. Just sneak up a bit. If you don't get gut shot, you're good. See, there you go. There he is. I found him, Raj.
Does he come all the way down here?
Maybe. If he sees you doing the hokey pokey, he's going to come all the way down here. And he turns. Feels like someone's walking over my grave. Yeah. Have you ever stopped repeating this music? You gotta, you know, when you make a game that looks this good and plays this well, video store, you gotta cut some corn somewhere. I'm invisible. You cannot see me. I'm holding my breath. Come on down. Come on, baby. Come on. Get ready to melee kill. Now. Can't hear the music that clearly? Well, hopefully it's because you're hearing me better. So that's the thing.
Nobody knows.
So I think you can go up now a little bit.
They said there's two.
Well, we'll find it soon enough, won't we? So let's look around. Anything that you can take? Do you have the silent M pistol?
This control.
That's kind of cool.
Power.
Because as long as you can hear me clearly, right? Is that not the most important part? People are like, no, screw you. We want to watch the game. Did you check him, by the way?
Oh.
Did you search him? Oh, that's a bunker key. Maybe you can go in there. Because I did get a bunker key. What? Dance. Dance for me, puppet boy. Dance. Search him. This grenade, okay. Go ahead. Make my day. You blind by Dead Heat. Oh, I love Dead Heat. Let me know what you think about that one. I actually like Dead Heat a lot. I like Joe Piscopo. I think it was him and Eddie Murphy were two of the things that, you know, kept SNL going at a time when it wasn't very good. But I dug, like, Treat Williams is really good in that too. But I like Dead Heat. Did you see Dead Heat? You said Dead Heat, right? Dead Heat's another one that I can definitely give a recommendation to. And it's a 4K release too, so if you got 4K, Jason, then this is definitely going to be the bee's knees. Go right there. Turn around. Why? Because I love you. But Dead Heat is one that I really enjoyed. I was excited when they brought that one out. That's the one that I got to get down the road too. I gotta say, by far and large, aside from Bowl Syndrome, which just wasn't my bag, guys, they're. You gotta get this thing now. There you go. Main searching. Bunker radio bunker safe code. That's what you need to. Their 4K stuff's been really good. They were, but Julie Louis-Dreyfus, who was an amazing comedian now, entertainment, Jan Hooks was wasted during that period. Like later on, she would get used more. Have you ever thought about launching my own brand of enamel badges? Cut iron pins. I know that's a joke, but that's actually kind of genius. So if I had like a partnership with a pin company, I definitely would. I got one sponsorship thingy the other day, but it was a scam. So I'm still in the search for sponsors for the channel. Yeah, the 4K stuff is great. If you didn't pick up Terminal Island yet, Jason, I'm sure you did. But if you didn't, 1,000,000%, I'll grab all the stuff, man. Don't mind. Your armor piercing around, satchel charge, you need all that. Hold LB to select the landmine, and RB to plant it. So now you know ahead of time. You can see some stuff coming up there. Yeah, I recommend the 4K releases that Vinegar Syndrome have been putting out. I can't, like in good conscience, put a recommendation on Ebola Syndrome. It's just not my bag. If you like Cat 3 stuff, then yes, 1,000,000%. But if you don't, then I'm going to say right now, like, skip it. And get yourself Terminal Island or Dead Heat. It's one of the better releases. Unlike some, I actually like the fact that they put a 4K for Madman. I still got to get that one too. Roger, there's a Surface Laptop 2 Go to it now. In case you want to buy another Surface laptop. Definitely, Jason. I definitely recommend it. It's a really good one. It actually has 2 of the stars of Magnum PI, which I'm sure you already know, because it's got Tom Selleck in a very different role for Tom Selleck. And we also have Roger E. Mosley, the guy that, what's his character's name on Magnum PI again? Because he was a helicopter driver. Helicopter. TJ, right? Yes. TC. So TC, and he plays a very different role. He plays more of a bad guy role in the film. So it's good. It's a good release. We watched that one, didn't we?
Oh.
Terminal Island. Yeah. Like, I thought it was going to be, because I thought I'd seen it and I hadn't. Or if I had, I didn't remember it. So I expected more women's prison-y stuff. So I thought it was going to be disappointing when it wasn't like ultra sleazy the way that I thought it was going to be. But it was such a good story and it was so well executed. Just like well shot, well done. That definitely a definite recommendation in Terminal Island. So anybody that doesn't have that one, I think he might have seen you. Is someone there? Is he blind? Does he not have glasses? Search him, man. Madman 2, if you don't have it, definite recommendation on that. I won't talk about the adulty titles here, but I will once we. Oh, can you do this? That'll line up good. Can you use the bigger scope?
Oh.
The other gun with the 8x scope on it. I like cage seat. I mean, like some people don't. That's the thing. But so go in close. Even it up. What? Him. Good headshot, by the way. Now, I think when Cage C, that's when the Linda Blair's in, right? Linda Blair still down. I remember Linda Blair talked about that in an interview once. Like, I think it was Howard Vernon is in that with her, and he does a sequence where he has to kind of like beat her up, kind of punch her and stuff, and he went totally in on it, and he legit did. See, there's this documentary. It's on Tubi. I want to get a physical copy of it, but I haven't been able to find it yet. It's the one called Skin. It's about nudity in films, not like adult films or anything like that, but nudity in like regular films. It has a lot of people, like big stars, talking about it. It runs over 2 hours long, very fascinating. I definitely recommend checking it out. I'm trying to locate a physical copy of it to pick up because it is such a good movie that I just don't. It's one of those, like when I see a good movie, like, see, for me, streaming isn't something that replaces films. It is something that like makes me buy more films because I'm like, yeah, in case this movie disappears, I want to make sure I got it. Did the headshot, like, did that warn them?
Yes.
After?
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Where's he going? He's going that way. Don't move, yep. Yeah, it's worth it just for Linda Blair. But yeah, when you see the scene where she's kind of fighting off how like John Vernon's character. I'm getting just Franco here, guys. John Vernon's character. Then I know that like he actually whacked her pretty good. If you go down a bit, like you can actually change the range to like 3 times.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, you want to be going from tops like that. You want to be able to see where you're going.
Is it David Macabre?
Thank you, Jason, by the way. I'm glad I gave you the wrench, man. Truly appreciate your work here. Does Cage Heat have a good edition right now? So I would love to see a good edition of Cage Heat. I think the one that I had might have, it was like on a 3-pack of like Cage Heat. I don't have it anymore, actually, unfortunately. It had Cage Heat. I think Red Heat was on it, and there was another movie on there too. Maybe Bear Behind Bars. Don't quote me on that though. But I know it was a 3-pack. My dad has it. I think my dad still has it. Now didn't Shout Factory put out a blue of that one? Because Shout Factory did those women in prison, the women in chains movies. Like those sets, which I still need to get. Like such good stuff. If you are liking this video and liking the chat that's going on and Roger's hard work into in here, be sure to like, share, subscribe, all the jazzy fun stuff, and I have the super chatty button if you want to do that as well. It's being re-released by 88 Films. I was unaware actually. I'm region free, and if you're not region free, I recommend it. Movie set from Synapse. Okay.
Good sniper.
Oh, sneaky little son of a bee. Let me check that out. I'm going to bring up my 88 Films one here. 88 Films. I'm going to retell this afterwards. So 88 Films also putting out Righting Wrongs, which is being put out by Vincent. I do want the Tiger Kids trilogy from 88 Films. I do have Boogeyman. That 88 Films put that out under their Slasher Classics collection label. I was one of the early ones, Uli Lamo. I would love to have 2. I actually do like part 1. I may be talking about Chain Heat, video store. So feel free to, like, anytime you see me making a mistake, I want you to feel free to call it out, because that's how I learn, man. It's like a kid with a stove and it's hot and you got to touch it sometimes to learn. Hopefully not touch it. Hopefully just touch near. Well, my cousin's playing right now, and my Twitch thing. Oh, there he is, right there. My Twitch name, Ragman, is Aaron sucks at video games. So there you go. What do you think? But the game we're playing right now, Razer, by the way, is Sniper Elite 5. It's the new one that came out on May 26th of this year. Stay down, but you might be able to get up there. Look around, make sure there's nothing around there. Oh, what's that? I sees me a door.
Yep. Oh, shit.
Thanks, Jason. I've been trying to... Okay. I've been trying to make sure that even if you weren't into the gaming aspect of this, you could have a bit of fun with this. Melee. Yeah, and we could talk about like sales. We could talk about talk about movies.
What?
As soon as he sees that, you gotta get him. Now. So, do a search.
Ooh.
Yeah, you're 1,000,000% right. By the way, it is chain heat. Which I also strongly recommend. And I do think I still have chain heat here somewhere. Is it chain heat or cage heat? I bought one at the crate digger sale. That's okay, man. I just truly appreciate it. I am not the person that will ever come on here and tell you I know everything. I don't. And I enjoy that aspect of it. I enjoy games, Ragman. I'm not sure if I'm good at them. I don't think I really am. I did some good headshots. That's the guys here. I did some decent headshots. Hey, B for welcome, man. Heard of this French comedy duo? Oh, yes, I have. Through my better half. We actually have a collection of Louis de Finesse. Louis de Finesse is one of my better half's favorites. So when she's back here, we'll actually talk about him a bit. She got a couple sets, Louis de Finesse sets. Go in there, man. Gotta go in there. Go in.
Slice right there. Slice pillars. Power source. Find and kill Stefan Beckendorf.
Yeah. What if you can get in there? Check here for a second.
Down. This focus. Oh,
It's right there. Oh, yeah, no, you gotta kill him. The sniper's there, guys. But yeah, if my better half is here, did I watch State of Play? Actually, I didn't. I'm gonna watch it later on. Like right now, I don't have a PlayStation, though I do normally watch the State of Play. Hit the RB. Revive. You got this, man. Run away! Like black and white dream. Okay. Oh, she knows her stuff. Like when it comes to this stuff, man, she can school me like day and night when it comes to stuff like the French films and Louis de Finesse and guys like that. Turn around, dude. You can't see me because I'm turned back onto you. You can't shoot me now. But yeah, we got somewhere they play. What's that character he plays? Like an inspector or something like that in some of the films? Because there's one where he's dressed up as him. I think him and the other guy are dressed up as women in a nunnery, trying to catch a bad guy or something like that. But I remember that one. Yeah, that's what baffles me. Literally, when you think of 4K, it's meant for older films. Like sure, movies are shot in 4, 6, and 6K, and sometimes 8K now, but that's not what you want to see. Like those films are already shot, like in that, like that. And they're not being shot on film; they're being shot digitally. So if you're seeing like a 4K remaster of a film, obviously you want to have actual film elements to remaster I haven't understood that. I mean, I didn't watch. I'm not playing. Oh, by the way, I'm talking Ragman. My cousin's playing. He's doing pretty good too. And there's Gamer Creds of Myths. Hey Andy, welcome. Thanks a lot. This is our first time doing this. My cousin's playing. I'm actually doing the conversing part of it. And this is running through OBS Studio. It is going off of the Xbox Series X. And the game we're playing tonight is Sniper Elite 5, which came out on May 26th, last month of this year. The reason we chose this pretty much is because this is one both of us can be fairly, comfortable playing. So we have to do a handoff, it's okay.
Shit.
For Kim Music Videos Rock Your World. He's coming pretty. No, he's going over there. But keep an eye. Keep coming around. Now, 4K. When people look at 4K stuff, you're looking at the older stuff. That's where you're really going to get the most benefit of it. Your 4K to Blu-ray for a Marvel film or a DC film, it'll be noticeable, mostly in sound. But it's shot like that anyway. But when it comes to if you got yourself like King Kong or Casablanca, or the early there he is. 20 ghost kills, man. Close quarters for 20 lethal takedowns. It is. It's the one slow-mo bullet time info targets. But at this point, we're doing the Hitman style. Which video game franchise am I really into? Back in the day, honestly, I love Zelda and Super Mario, those. But if you're talking about the PlayStation, Xbox type of stuff, I love a lot of the Marvel games. I like the Lego stuff, some of the Lego Marvel stuff as well, and I like Lego City. I like some of the games. I guess what younger people might play, but I'm digging this right now. I used to play a bunch of Hitman. I played, played the earlier Call of Duty stuff. Usually ones World War II oriented, I tend to like that a bit better. Though I did like Modern Warfare, I thought it was pretty good. But franchise-wise, Dream 4K is the Star Wars original. Oh, me too, man. I saw Star Wars in the theater 3 times. But I lived in, where's that at? Mississauga, Ontario at the time. Ghost Away the Samurai, the video game. I haven't played it. Is that a game? Or I know there's a movie. Is that your idea for a video game, or is that actually a video game? Because that's Ice Cube, right? I'm actually surprised they still have some Call of the Destroyer left. I wanted to initially put set up screens so you could see us and put in a little tip jar and stuff like that for this. I'm gonna get all that stuff at Forrest Whitaker. God, what do I think, Ice Cube? Oh my God, man! It's been a long day. And it's been a long time since seeing that movie. That's Criterion, right? Did Criterion put a Ghost Dog? I'm pretty sure they did. Watch me get everything wrong tonight. But it's okay. This is my first one doing this type of stream. I'm not gonna lie, even though my cousin is here to do the heavy lifting, we'll call it. I am kind of nervous. This is my first time with that.
Cool.
That'd be a good idea, actually. we did there was a sale on omnibuses here in Canada, so I did pick something up. So you guys will see that in about a couple weeks. Actually, I got a couple, and I got one. It's not quite like an omnibus, it's like a Marvel thing, but I got one from Dynamite Entertainment that I'm kind of interested in talking about. So you can say that it dripped because you're younger and hipper than me. Right there. Just which way is it coming down? Is there anybody on the inside there? Do you know? I don't think I have to check right now. So if I go into my... Thank you, Andy, man. I 1,000,000% appreciate that. This is my first gaming stream, and it was hopefully it's been a success so far. And we talked about the Macabre stuff. We definitely talked about some of the stuff that's coming out. We've been chatting about the Vinegar Syndrome stuff. Raj, been playing the most lethal game of hide and seek. Go in, man. See if you can go in there now. Go for it. You can do this. You got this, man. You got this. There's totally no one there. Go that way. There we go. That is the cool avatar. As a Donald Duck fan, I'm going to say that. Watch the movie from your shame list, aka White Whale list. Dr. Zhivago. It's a great movie. If you're going to get a full 4K setup, your dream is very dweeby, but I think that I would love some 70s British TV on 4K. I wouldn't mind that, actually. Hey, gaming killer, welcome, man. Hey, bro, how it goes? What do you think? Mickey and the Beanstalk. I love me some Mickey. I can't show you guys now, but I have my phone case. I had to get a new phone case recently. It was on sale, so it helped out. But I picked up a Mickey phone case, and it's actually kind of dig it. Or definitely dig it. Got a Minnie Mouse one, but I went for the Mickey. What's that?
I don't know. It's an alarm.
Yeah, don't hit that, man. Oh, there's so many choices here. Get y'all freaked out, right? I think right now, when it comes to like movies that I'm actually like super excited about, I'm excited for the upcoming, like, I'm excited for Miami Connection of Thriller and for Cloak and Dagger, because they're legit 3 films I do not own. And it's been years since I've seen like Thriller. You know, had like a massive obsession with like Donald Duck was like Lucio Fulci. If you watch like well, obviously Don't Torture a Duckling, but New York Ripper as well. He really kind of puts like Donald Duck kind of front and center in that one. Ludwig von Duck. I used to have the VHS of Fun and Fancy free, but I don't have it anymore. We had a flood in our basement in St. John's, and a lot of VHS got ruined.
Crowbar. Just what I need for sabotaging Nazi installations.
Thanks, because we wouldn't know what to do with crowbar unless you told us. Because I just hit people in the head with it. When I grew up, we used to have this show, and I guess you remember, it was the Wonderful World of Disney. It came on Sundays. And sometimes it'd be like 2 hours, sometimes it'd be an hour. Like when we first started watching it, I think it was around 2 hours. That went to like an hour long before it like got canceled. That would be like one of those things like you had to watch. And you had those goofy like cartoons where they pretty much like make fun of those earlier live action things that were done. No, that's your spirit animal. Lately, I think he's probably mine too. For my fits of rage. No. There's two guys right there. Go. Yeah, go. Go on, turn around. Because they're questioning it. This guy's coming. He's coming. He's running. Turn around.
Turn around.
Now, why? Booby trap body. If you can. Alright. So if somebody comes up to see it, to check the body, now it's already booby trapped. Come on. But then again, the booby trap might actually alert people too if it blows up. Like can you peek? Do I still have the Shameless Entertainment rain slicker? I do actually. It's packed away downstairs. I think in the UK it's called a Mick, right? That's from God, which movie is that from again? I know it's got Warbeck in it. The one that's from. Well, that's the thing. Like, Donald's your favorite. Scrooge, Ludwig, DuckTales. Oh, I love DuckTales. I didn't think I was going to like the new DuckTales because the animation was very different. But the voice cast and the writing on the new DuckTales is really good. So I actually did end up liking it a lot more than I expected to. Because they did some really cool stuff in that. And David Tennant, I'm a huge like Whovian. And it wasn't Alice. It was like no, the rain slicker was from oh God, what is it? It's David Warbeck. Formula for Murder. Formula for Murder is the one. Well, hello. That'd be neat. If you could do that, right? You know, like open the door. Hello. And just like wave. Maybe like a 10-second pass or something like that. Total Whovian, right on. Who's your favorite Doctor? Are you like new Who and classic Who, or just like new? Because I'm old, right? I'm 51. I've been watching it since my first Doctor that I saw on TV was Tom Baker, and I think Robot was probably the first episode I ever saw, and went from there, and I went back later on to see the earlier Doctors because I wasn't like alive when their Doctors were around, but I love all the new Who stuff. I'm excited about Shooty actually. I'm excited to see Shooty take over the role. I got a feeling he's going to be really good. Can you mount that? Oh, are we bombing this? 13 partner labels tomorrow. Do you want to do a live? You want us to do a live for the partner label launches? Was that happening tonight or tomorrow? For that. Does they have the Lone Ranger? Yes, I do. I love my Lone Rangers. It was one of the very first things that I picked up, Alan. I had moved to St. John's at the time, and it was my first paycheck that I got, and I started. Okay, I'm going to start collecting again, because I got rid of like 99% of my collection for the move. So I'm going to do it. I'm going to like commit and start collecting again, right? And I wasn't sure, and I didn't at the time, but I said I want to buy something that's me, and it made me think of my dad and my pop, who had passed away a few years ago, And we all loved like those westerns, The Lone Ranger and like Cisco Kid and stuff like that. So one of the ones that I picked up was the Cisco Lone Ranger set. That was the very first thing I got. And after I think I saw the Roger Corman collection that was coming out on Shout Factor at the time, that's when I started collecting like big like hardcore. Capaldi's and fantastic actually.
Gotta find a breaker switch so I can fry the whole system.
I mean, man, if it's a film that you really want, like, how much is the DVD going to cost you? Like, if DVDs are usually fairly inexpensive nowadays, so if it's fairly inexpensive, like if it comes out on Blu-ray later on, and like you pay like what, like a tenner for it or something like that. Playing such a charge. Light fuse. What's that? The not the band-aids, but the papers. Gotta look around, dude. You need to get those plans if you can. Thank you, Jason, by the way. $20. That's not bad. I mean, like worst case scenario, buy 4. It comes out later on, fairly cheaper. Is somebody looking at you? You said can't get a shot. I don't guess there's anything there to get. Like, it doesn't look like you can get it.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Doctor, your favorite Doctor is David Tennant and Tom Baker. They're cool, actually. I like David Tennant and Tom Baker. Both people that really, for their generations, epitomized, like, and became the most popular Doctor for their generations. I think Matt Smith and being like young and I guess and cute too brought a lot of people in for like the younger audience. But I think David Tennant really brought it to the forefront, and because back in the day when you thought Doctor Who, people thought Tom Baker, the scarf, lots of teeth, hat, right? Nowadays, for modern era, even though we got some great ones like Jodie Whittaker and like Peter Capaldi, modern day, if you say Doctor Who to somebody just on the street, they're going to say David Tennant. Or they're going to describe David Tennant.
Can't pick out. I think there's a glitch.
I just go away from it. Like maybe come back or something like that, or maybe it's just something you can't pick up. Oh, there he is coming right there. See it?
Oh,
I saw like a red thing when I was up there.
that's a sign.
Started waiting for Wicked Step. Like here's the thing: if it's a fairly inexpensive DVD, if you like the movie, get the DVD. If it comes out on Blu-ray later on, there's always a possibility to upgrade. Like, I like Blu-ray, I like 4K, you guys know that. But how can you live in the UK, video store, and have not seen like a single episode of Doctor Who? That's like me saying I haven't seen a single episode of Beachcombers. I'm Canadian. It's like it's a given. When you get a certain age, it's like, I've got to. Have you heard about our Lord and Savior, the Beachcombers? It's just like Canadiana. Even both have been parodied on The Simpsons. That's just a good point. Like, one of them got parodied on the Better Simpsons. I haven't watched The Simpsons in a long time. I tried to watch an episode a while back, and it really was a bit of a slog to get through. I'm hoping that it's just me and it really isn't that bad. Bought a DVD. So when you say you bought a DVD, was it like legit? Was it like one of those burnt on DVDs from a company, or was it like one of those things that I got a convention or something like that? I don't think you can get them, man. Wait, what's that?
Well,
No, that's something. What's that over there, by the way? Is there anything over there? No, I guess not. Happy Days. Oh, I love Happy Days. Huge fan. Happy Days, for those that have not seen it, is a show with the Cunningham family, and quickly brings in a character named Arthur Fonzarelli, known as the Fonz, who a lot of you guys are going to know from the show Barry, because it's actor Henry Winkler. But I love the series. It's where the term "jump the shark" comes from, because there's legitimately an episode, I think it isn't 16, right, where Fonzie legit jumps a shark. That's the first one you saw. It's neat because that one does different things that different people find, and I always like to know where people, like how people found my channel. I had a few people that like found it through like one of my rant videos, and other people like because they watch they listen to Brian's Just This podcast or Cowboy to VHS. See more Happy Days than Doctor Who. That's different. Well, maybe that's the thing, right? Like Doctor Who may not seem as big over to you, where you are in the UK and it's like all over the place. But like Happy Days is, was here, kind of like the Waltons was here. Though I didn't watch as much of the Waltons, I gotta say. Thanks, Chase, for taking care of it. You're president of the Globalist New World Order, who mandated all Blu-ray companies to offer burnt-on-demand movies. He plays the principal on screen. So you are correct, Jason. He gets to talk to Wes Craven, and because Wes Craven plays the janitor Freddy, janitor Fred, right? In a Freddy Krueger T-shirt. This guy right there, see him? Like, I'm a huge Scream fan. I love the franchise. Oh, I love In Search Of. Man, like that set comes on cheap, so $29 is a fantastic price. I have like a set, like a one season, early season set of it that I bought when HMV was closing down for like $1, right? But I want the complete series. I used to watch the hell of that show when I was younger. So for those that are too young to know, In Search Of is kind of, I don't want to, because to install it, but it's kind of the Ancient Aliens, I guess, of its time, In Search Of, through was Leonard Nimoy, where they do all all this Jack the Ripper, or like the Loch Ness Monster and aliens and stuff like that. I really like the new Scream film. Like, some people hated on it, and I don't get it. Oh, decoy. Oh, I like that. Come in, get to cover. See, I've never used Zoom because I'm worried that I'm going to put it on and forget that I got it on, and it's going to mess up. Like, is it like 3 or 4 times that porn bot tried to come on here? "2022 movies I've seen from 1 to 10. 10 being the best." Oh my God, I've seen a lot in 2022. I'm just really trying to think of the stuff that I saw, because a lot of stuff I saw was a bit older. Like, I only saw Superhost and Homewrecker recently. I really liked Homewrecker, by the way. I'll talk about that sometime on the chance. It's a Shudder exclusive. I did get to see Scream, and the new Scream, definitely, I loved everything about it. I thought it went in exactly the right direction for the film. Definitely an 8 or 9 or 10 for that one. I watched Eternals. Not a lot of people really dug the Eternals. I think the Eternals would work better as like a Disney Plus TV show, like a 6-episode show. But that being said, I did enjoy what they were doing with the Eternals, and it shows a lot of promise. I hope that they don't drop it. So I'll give it a 7 when it comes to the Eternals. I'm trying to think what other 2022 movies I've seen now. Let me just bring up my films of 2022 and see if I can find out. Because I'll definitely let you know. I have not seen it yet. You Won't Be Alone. I definitely want to see it though. I saw the Batman. 8 out of 10. Loved it. I love the fact that he is the Batman and he has yet to become Bruce Wayne, which I expect to see in the next movie. 8 out of 10 for the Batman. I saw Morbius. That's also a film that came out this year, and I really didn't like it. And I got the Morbius omnibus, and I love the character of Morbius, so I was more angry than most people would be. So I would say Morbius gets a 2, and I think I'm being generous. What was the other one at the theater we watched that night? There was Morbius and there was Doctor Strange. Doctor Strange was amazing. I did like the original Doctor Strange film, though I do think that this legitimately beat out the original film in pretty much every way. Such a charge with him. So I'd say I'm going to give an 8 for Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness. Though I agree with some people that it does take a bit away from. Are you going the right way? From the arc in WandaVision. But Freddy's Nightmares on Tubi. See, I couldn't find it. Maybe because I was at Canadian Tubi and you're in America. But I got a VPN, so I'll check it out. Because I love me some Freddy's Nightmares. Bless you.
Excuse me.
Freddy's Nightmares ran for 2 seasons. It was definitely one of the more cheesier of the 2 shows, because there's also Friday's Curse, Friday the 13th series. And in search of as a complete treasure chest collection, I know, and it looks really nice, man. They did a couple of those sets like that. Cagney and Lacey had a cool set like that too.
Oh, shit.
We definitely disagree on the Scream movies entertainment, but that's okay, man. It would be boring if all we agreed on everything, right? I respect your opinion. I would love to see a release of Freddy's Nightmares. But at this point, Jason, we still haven't got a good release of Nightmare on Elm Street. Friday 13th series had such big directors in there too. Cronenberg, for instance, directed that show. The show Adam McGowan, a famous Canadian director. He did Sweet Hereafter. He directed an episode, at least one episode. Haven't got to see X yet. People tell me X is good. Okay, I'm going to say this. I'm going to get some hate for it. I like the hell out of Senior Year. Some people bitched about Senior Year, the Rebel Wilson movie came on Netflix. Loved it. Give it an 8. Haven't seen Ambulance yet. I was going to watch No Exit last week, but I haven't got to check it out. Haven't seen the new Sonic, but I hear it's great. Me too. Fingers crossed, Jason. I did see Nightmare Cafe. I love Nightmare Cafe. Robert Englund. Obviously not as Freddy. Different. It was very different. It was very esoteric. It didn't last long enough. He didn't give a ton to find his audience. Is the twin the one I saw? No. But yeah, those are the ones I can remember right now. Nightmare Cafe, has that ever gotten a release? I don't think it's gotten a good release. I would love to see a release for Nightmare Cafe. For those that haven't seen it, it's definitely one worth checking out. Haven't gone out and checked out the new Top Gun movie yet. Honestly, the only thing that really makes me want to see that, you should use one of your medkits, man. Is Jennifer Connelly. Too bad it's not like a gunner you can get into it, just like plow everybody. Who is she shooting at? Who does he think he's shooting at? Oh, there he is, right. You see him? Oh, do you see the guy shooting right at your head? He threw a grenade. Just like that.
Oh,
I heard great stuff in the new Top Gun movie, actually. I'm looking forward to it. Team 56. Dude, you've seen a lot. Apollo 10.5 on Netflix is a must-see, underrated film. I'll check it out. There's a bunch of stuff that I still got to check out, guys. I hope that now I should be able to get this, check out more stuff. But in all honesty, hopefully you guys have noticed I've been trying to plot and work with getting as much content on the channel as possible. So if you guys are liking the content on the channel, definitely please let me know. And the fact that I've tried to go all in. There's a new Call to Comics coming up soon, by the way, so that's something that I recommend you check out. Never watch all the original screen? That's okay. It gives you something to check out. Thank you, Jason. I mean, I'm trying to make it varied too. I'm trying to bring back things that were older, bring in things that's newer, bring in people onto the channel, do new things, keep up status quo with the things that I'm doing, and trying to work better with things. I've even had some videos that have been like pre-taped and scripted out. Get ready for melee. No, dude, no. Run. Check him for a medkit. Search now. I've ever watched A Cry in the Wild based on the book Hatchet. Yeah, I think I have actually. I think I read the book Hatchet too. Or my kids had the book Hatchet, and I think I had to watch it. Because I thought, and of course there's now a horror movie, but I think I thought that's what that was going to be. I really, back there, really enjoyed like having Michael on the channel. Me and Michael have a lot of similar tastes when it comes to films, where we have the fairly sleazy taste for certain things, and it was a lot of fun. Really easy to talk with Michael on here. I enjoyed having Brian on here. I enjoyed Heath. Like so many good people on here that and more coming up, guys. I was able to jump into a Master Cassidy video because it was kind enough to invite me in, and it's become a bit of a tradition now. Jason says back with C's up crouching over like that. Yeah, if this was reality, we'd be like They'd hear us because our bones would be crunching. Like, oh god. Because we wouldn't be like sneaking to get like charged. We'd be sneaking to get Tylenol. So we could get. Could be coming. Oh, over there. You see him? There's two of them. The more you've rewatched 1996 Screen, the more I've realized how unbelievably Criterion type important the film is to cinema. It is an amazing film. We've leveled up. We got more skill points. But now may not be the time. But if you can do it, do it right now. Shag it. Use your skill point. Ooh. Hey, Master Chaos, welcome, man. This is my first gaming stream.
Oh my god.
You can do this. Sort of.
I don't know that.
Just duck down.
Oh.
So, Master Chaos, just so you know, we talked about Macabre releases. This is Sniper Elite 5, the new one that came out on May 26th. We're playing on the Xbox Series X. Well, by we, I mean my cousin is playing this, and I'm doing the talking. So there you go. Shocker was such fun. I still like Shocker actually. Mitch Pileggi, like that's the thing. Like it's Shocker's not the greatest movie, but when you got like Mitch Pileggi like really like takes on the role of Horse Pinker and truly like breathes life into it, and that can make the difference between like a movie that just becomes kind of watchable to a movie that becomes decent. At a con this weekend, Disconnected, nice. We'll say hi to him for me there. So, Master Cass, what are you getting me for at the convention? Hopefully, I hope it's, and all seriousness, I really hope you get that Macho First Slip. It's really good. Yeah, Mitch Pileggi before X-Files. And then later on in Dallas, right? He was in the series, the remake of Dallas series. Actually in the original Dallas, too. When Jer goes into, gets put into an asylum in one of the last seasons, like season 13 or 14 of Dallas, by Sasha Mitchell's character, by his son. Mitch Pileggi plays a character that's insane, that's in the asylum. What do I need? Oh. Let me think about it. I need the winning lotto numbers? Yeah, definitely. I'm sure Master Chaos is probably, if he can do it, like, depends on the con. If he can get some footage there, I'm sure he's probably going to try and get some footage. But mostly, hopefully, what he's going to do is enjoy the con and have some fun with it. Who knows, one of these days, Master Chaos, maybe I'll actually be able to join you on one of these things. Those are going to be some watch videos, man. You know they're going to be some watch videos. For one, I'm going to be watching stuff like that. I'm excited. Oh, Master Cass, I got a question for you, man. When Severn did their announcements, then did you notice that 24-hour box set flash sale announcement? Because that's the one that really stuck with me. Can you get out there? Nice. Scoot down and get into the grass if there's grass around. Oh, that'll be cool. Which Scream cast member do you want to meet the most? Yeah, it's been Content City here, man. And when I'm not doing content on here, I'm taping stuff. When you get back from your con, I don't know. But what I'm wondering is, does this mean that we're going to get box sets, one, that may have been thought to be able to print, or two, we may get some of the newer stuff. Nev Campbell. I've told my Nev Campbell story often, so I won't go into it again. But it was my sister Ray was at a doing a day spa thing. Hey there, Mike. Welcome, man. We're playing Sniper Elite 5 here tonight. Well, my cousin is, and I'm talking. I played earlier though, and I got two incredible headshots. Just want to put that out there. Can you jump over? Can mantle up over there? If definitely grab the LMs one if there. If you don't have it, man, definitely grab that. The documentary on that is great, and there's some really cool stuff on that. I wonder if they'll have any of the older box sets there, like some of the that early DVD, just Franco set box set that they put out, or the early Black Emmanuel sets. That'd be amazing. You can get some early stuff on the Severin. Stuff would be fantastic. I would love to get to the conventions, literally to talk to those guys. When I was my channel had 20, 25 viewers. That I remember going to, I used to go to the Montreal Comic Con and the Horror Fest that they had there. So I think I gotta go back there. And I wish I knew then. The Amicus collection was really good. What I would love to get is, remember the Blood Island collection that they had? Not the one before the Hemisphere Horror set. So me and my better half love the Hemisphere Horror set. And we actually pre-ordered the Blood Island collection from Amazon, but it sold out. Even though we pre-ordered it, we didn't get a copy. That's right, Video Vons is coming from Brad's. I think it's from Brad. From Brad, right? From Brad's company. Who put out the WNUF release. The guy right there. Can you go around the other way? I would recommend shooting. Not quite yet. Unless you got stunts around. Because you could be talking to somebody. It does have the Beast Must Die. It's got the Beast Must Die. It has Asylum. And it has... God, I want the one to be in Stephen Beacham. But if it's at a cheap enough price, Entertainment, you can get it and still have the still have 2 extra films. And there's a bonus discount too with a bunch of features. I have the Asylum, the Amicus set, and I really do like it. I really recommend it. So, is it true, Master Cast, do you think that's Shackman that's coming? Because it did look a lot like Shackman. Nobody can hate on Beast Must Die, for it is the only film that has the werewolf break. And I love me the werewolf break. It does have an Amicus documentary on the bonus disc. It's got some nice stuff on it, actually. So if that comes back in during the box set flash sale, then I'd say definitely grab it, especially if it's at a decent price. What are you using? Oh. Yeah, but for me and for my better half too, that Blood Island set, we would grab that. Some short film collection instead. Hard pass. Do you know it? Well, it could turn out to be something fun. Have a great dinner, man. Thank you so much for coming in, and enjoy the convention. And I'll hit you up sometime later, because once all that gets over with, I want you on the channel, man. I want to know what scares you. They call it Hatch because they thought it would be a horror film. I get it. I want to thank a lot of you guys that came in. Alley Cat, I love. I mean, like, on my channel, Mike, when they announced Alley Cat, I told people right away this was going to be one of the sleepers. I said Alley Cat and Steel and Lace are going to be the sleepers. People are going to be excited about Champagne and Bullets, and that's going to be fun in a cheesy type way. But Alley Cat is actually a better film and a more fun film. It's got more rewatchability, in my opinion, and definitely check out. And I love that one. This one I recommend. Like, I think it's sold out now, but I'd like to see it get a standard edition. Cushingly price. Well, hopefully, but fingers crossed for you, man, that the set comes back in. Did you manage to get what's the name of it? The one with the cat trilogy, cat anthology one, with Peter Cushing. That was really cool. I got that one here. That was a fun watch. My favorite, like, when it comes to like the and here's my flexi thing set of like the kind of the greats like that is they put out this Vincent Price set from Arrow, and it had like this like big like hardcover book in with it with like these Dell comics from Dell adaptations of the some of the stories and some articles in that too. That's one of my favorites. I love that set. The Uncanny, that is the Uncanny. Thank you. I totally forgot the name. Jay, it's one of those nights. Uncanny. It's the Uncanny Entertainment. I have it here with the slipcover. Because it was cheap, and I really, honestly though, I really didn't need slipcover because it really didn't remind me of the film. Fun to finish watching the Flybox set. Excellent films. Got the Scream Factory 1 and 3 of Price, hoping there's a separate release of the House of Haunted Hill. That's the one I need too. All right, so with my voice going, we're gonna play a little bit more of the game, but I'm actually gonna head out and get some food. I want to thank you for joining me for my very first game streaming video. I want to thank Raj for coming here and being the de facto player. We shall play on. I will let you know how we do. But thank you so much for coming in. If you haven't hit that like button, I appreciate it if you do. And I will see you here again soon. Remember, if you are part of the Crimson Cult, we will be having a gaming club eventually, so you will get to game with me. I will see you soon right here in the cult of, well, I guess gaming tonight, but also in the cult of cinema.